Welcome back. I am Nito Marquis. Now, this should be episode 17.5. This is strictly a grinding episode. So, what do I mean by grinding episode? What I mean is, if you're following the series and you don't want to watch a bunch of gibberish and a bunch of leveling up, then you can go ahead and skip this episode if you want and go to episode 18. I will not be encountering any new Pokemon here that are quote-unquote legal encounters. I will not be exploring any new areas. Hopefully I won't be losing any Pokemon. That would help too. And other than that, it's just going to be me talking about random stuff and just sitting here grinding. And there's not going to be much to it, but it has to be done. So I didn't turn the experience share on. I meant to. Going to try to do this with minimal, as few cuts as humanly possible. So I can just relax and record it, edit it very quickly, throw it back up. So I keep mentioning this, but Halloween is right around the corner. This won't hurt, will it? Okay, I was going to say. Either way, Halloween is right around the corner. And I'm excited for it. I'm not, like I said, I'm not doing much, but oh, that's right, it's a fairy type now. Jeez, it just used Dazzling Gleam, and I'm like, oh, okay, I'm going to use Dragon Rage. This is ridiculous. The fairy typing is so foreign to me. And I always forget about it. It doesn't matter what I'm doing, I forget about it every single time I do this. And someday it's probably going to get me killed. But, you know, gotta do what you gotta do, I guess. So, if that's the way I gotta learn is by losing a Mon, so be it. Either way, I have not actually checked up on the fairy type. You know what, I took a look at one point, but I forgot. I know that fairy is super effective against dark and dragon. And I know that Steel is super effective onto Fairy type. But otherwise, I'm not, oh, you know what? Okay. So there's a few things here. First off, my Pokemon are relatively under-leveled. And that's not good, because I'm trying to train, except this trainer is actually pretty high level. But there's also a few other things. Number one, mainly, is I need to... Wow! See, this is the kind of stuff I deal with. Alright, get in here, Abductor. Even if you take a hit, I know that you have enough HP to do it. So, either way, what I'm going to be doing is pretty much just training up, but I got to equip the amulet coin. Why is this? I thought you could take that a lot better than that. Okay. Switch out. Oh, jeez. This is ridiculous. I didn't think I was that underleveled. This thing's destroying me. The first two didn't have anything. You know, they barely... Oh, jeez! Alright. Alright, hold on. I didn't need to be blowing potions right now because I don't have many potions to blow. But obviously, I need to heal up. Because the Manectric here only has Bite. And that's like the only thing I can do, honestly, at this point to combat anything it's doing. Jeez. Alright, Manectric can't take it. Does somebody have higher defense? Peach, can you do it? I have a Magikarp. It's level 14. There's nothing that thing's gonna do. There you go. Didn't affect you because you're a normal bird. Well, normal flying, you know what I mean. What was that? Oh, that's right. Okay, that's right. It's a charge move. Beak Blast. There we go. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, actually, I gotta use Roost. Nice! Quick Claw kicked in. I need to Roost up. Alright, so how am I gonna take this thing out? This is actually worrisome. He does a lot of hits, or a lot of damage. Alright. Can I go back into anything? Alright, Valentine, you're gonna have to hold this off. I wish I could say you would outspeed, but it doesn't look like I'm outspeeding with a lot of anything right now. Salandit. I'm sorry, Salazzle. Careful. Alright. Okay, this is just... Oh, man. Every time I want to do a calm recording of my grinding, this happens. This is why I started recording these episodes, is because... Every time I tried to do anything, something like this happened. Well, I'm pretty sure I outspeed, so I'll take this thing out. Alright. back to the Pokemon Center. I gotta turn the experience share on, and I gotta equip an amulet coin because I'm broke. Nice. And that's why we grind, to get those levels. Take that, Carla. I know you tried to hurt me there pretty bad, but you know, that was actually closer than it looked. Nonetheless, be right back to the Pokemon Center, and you know, this is how grinding goes sometimes. Alright, head back here. I've got Manectric out front, so I can take on some water trainers without a lot of fuss. But alright, so what I've got is, hey, there's a trainer. What I've got is I've got Manectric with the amulet coin now. Figure I can battle some water trainers and stop getting wrecked every 5 seconds. And I have the experience share on, and I really don't care about having the experience share on like this. It's when I'm battling high level, or I shouldn't say high level, but when I'm battling Pokemon that, like Golisopod and things that are giving a lot of experience, then the experience share it brings everybody up to where almost everybody's a little over leveled. This, dang. Oh, wow, that was a good move. Nice hit. So this way, it's not more difficult, it's a little standardized here because not everything is going to be overpowered, not everything is going to be underpowered, and the only thing that I'm really gaining by having the experience share here is that, everybody's going to level up and I don't have to run back to previous routes and just switch training or anything like that. Keep old moves, I don't need Screech. So otherwise, yeah. Now, so one of the things right now that's prevalent here, and I hate to talk about this every time I do this, why'd she say, oh, Stormy, is Pokemon Go. Now, I've said in the past, you know, I'm a casual Go player. I'm a really casual. With Let's Go coming out, though, especially, I know a lot of people are definitely getting on it more or coming back to it, and they realize Meltan is only accessible through Go. So, oh, here's another trainer. So, but with Go, right now they're doing their Halloween event, and I had an idea I thought would have been cool. I wish they would do stuff like this. This is just coming out of my mind. I don't know if this would really work or be fun, but so I figured they dropped Gen 4 in Pokemon Go. And so now all we've got is new Pokemon like Drifloon, which, by the way, I have not found a shiny Drifloon. I don't seem to find a lot of shinies nowadays. It's kind of depressing. So either way, he outspeeds. That's lovely. I hope this doesn't do a lot. Oh, it does over half. Jeez, one-shot this thing. I don't one-shot it. Crap. Well, I guess I have a dilemma in my hands now, don't I? I'll get Abductor out here, speaking of Drifloon. Either way, they're dropping new Pokemon. And so I thought, you know what would have been cool if they dropped a bunch of ghost types, and including their evolutions like Miss Magius. And I figured that would have been cool is if they dropped all the ghosts on the Halloween, or for the Halloween event, and then you can't see them. They are just ghosts. They appear as like an updated version of the original ghost sprite from Gen 1. So you have to run around until you find an item at a Pokestop. It would be the Silph Scope. Now, hopefully they would make it easy. Don't hold it back so nobody can find the thing, or there's people complaining that, hey, I never even found a Silph Scope. But all the Pokemon are identifiable with the Silph Scope. And then you can use the AR if you want to and point the camera at them, or, I think that'd be really cool. But for the people whose cameras don't work, you'd have to put it into standard view as well. So then you point the Silph Scope at them. Bubble, bubble, I sink and what do you say? Oh, I think that was bubble, bubble, toil and trouble there. Either way, you would point the Silph Scope at them, and then they would be identified, and then the Pokemon would be permanently identified on your game. And that's how I would have done it, and I think it would have been cool. So I don't know. And then when the event's over, maybe make evolution stop spawning, but at the same time, don't take away any features of the game. Oh, I've landlocked myself here. Alright, head back to the Pokemon Center. So that's what I would do for the event. I thought that would be something I would want to see, personally. I don't know if it sounded cool to me, but at the same time, they don't seem to do that. The events that go on in Go are mainly events where they just drop a bunch of Pokemon and then say the shiny form is... I can still encounter Pokemon on Lapras? That makes sense, but I've never encountered a Pokemon on Lapras before. Hi, Finion. So, either way, that would have made sense to me. not to always bring the conversation back to Pokemon Go, but you look on Twitter. I like to just type in Pokemon and look down the list of what's going on Twitter, and if you do that, 90% of the posts have something to do with Pokemon Go. So hang on, gotta heal up. Alright, once again, not exploring anything here, just heading back to grind up against some trainers. Actually, I'm gonna fly back. I'm just gonna go over to the Aether House right now. I gotta pick my location there, go right there. Alright, that is so convenient that they took HMs out. Although I am wondering, I never looked into this, I'm sure it's not hard to decide, but Pokemon that have HMs, I don't believe they could previously be traded anyways, but how does that work now? It just seems like HMs don't fit in anymore, so what's the status of HMs anyway? But like I say, I don't think they could be traded before anyway. There's something here. I don't remember what. This guy has something to do with something. Alright, let's see. What trainers have I not encountered? I think I got all of them here. How about you? You're a trainer? Oh, he's gonna check my TMs for me. Hey, give me a new one. You have 20 TMs. Oh, thanks. That really did nothing. Alright, well, probably gonna have to go back and buy some TMs too. I could really use some strategic movesets here. Alright, you've got to be a trainer. No? Unbelievable. Yes, it was the Unova region. Okay, so I did not play Pokemon Black and White, rather. Black and White or Black and White 2. And yes, I will be getting back to those. But since I haven't... I guess I'd battle Pokemon here. Since I haven't played those, I really don't know the characters well outside of the Pokemon Generations series and anything I saw that was like that. But, so I think I have a Pelipper somewhere in the PC. That's another thing, too. So I actually do have a wide variety of encounters that are in the PC right now. I'm doing pretty well. Not everything is a disaster. Your defense is so bad. I can't stand this, Manectric. Either way. Another thing I kind of thought that would be funny is... so one of the greatest Halloween movies out there is Hocus Pocus. Everybody knows and loves Hocus Pocus. That's a given. Spit up and stockpile, no need for that. So Hocus Pocus really caught on after it was made in the 90s and just it exploded, and now it's a standard thing. You gotta watch Hocus Pocus on Halloween. And so I was thinking the Sanderson sisters, I wish I could draw really well so I could make memes, because I think it'd be really cool to make a meme out of different Pokemon for the Sanderson sisters. And the only reason this all started is because I was thinking of a Ductor. Drifblim is notorious for taking away Pokemon. You don't get enough experience, I'm just gonna run. Taking away children. I mean, it's in the Pokedex, and not only that, there's actually, get this, there's actually a girl earlier I saw in Moon. I didn't see her here, because I probably didn't ask her or talk to her, that in Moon, she says something about, can you show me a Drifloon? And then you show her a Drifloon, she says, oh, wow, it's really nice. Or maybe she's talking, like, she wants to get one, trade, something like that. But then she says, you know what, on second thought, I really don't want any children, and Drifloon always brings children. And I'm thinking, do you know how Drifloon brings those children? Drifloon brings those children by abducting them. And Drifblim. Oh, wow. Oh, yeah, I was going to say, I thought these were all people that were going to be in Team Skull. Either way, so I'm just saying, I think it'd be really funny to put Drifloon, or Drifblim, rather, taking away a bunch of Pokemon, or a bunch of kids, rather. Yeah, let's fight. You don't have any Pokemon. TM12, Taunt. Nice. That's what you get. So I would like to draw a meme of like Drifblim flying overhead with all the children aimlessly walking around, and then there's no trainers here, are there? Drifblim is flying overhead, and the caption would be, "Come, little children, I'll take thee away." You know, just like, oh crap. I think it's Sarah. Are these high-level Pokemon? I might just need to go into the weeds. And if I have to go into the weeds, I'm not going to keep recording all this. Yeah, okay. So, that was a short episode of grinding. I only really record grinding up on trainers, and there's really no reason to grind up here. You know, or I should say there's no reason. I really never lose Pokemon to wild Pokemon, even though that happens. It would just be easier to record that on my own time. Or I should say not record. Just do that on my own time if I'm going to battle a bunch of Pokemon. So, unless I can find... Wait, you are a trainer. Let's do this. Yeah, there we go. Alright, I guess I will battle her. And then after that, that's pretty much it. I will grind up on my own, and then the Team Skull arc will begin. Starmie. Well, Starmie, I got bad news for you. Oh, and he's under level too. I must, I guess, well, I think I did know that this trainer was here. I just missed it. I have a Staryu. Maybe I should evolve that into Starmie, and you know what? That might happen. See you later. Oh, maybe not. Held it off, didn't you? Don't use Ice Beam, by the way. Really? You're gonna do that? You're gonna make this happen? No problem. We can get into this. See ya. I was gonna say, this thing probably has Ice Beam. That's gonna really hurt. So, I will get into the Team Skull arc. The entire Team Skull arc will be one episode. I'm talking, it's gonna be over an hour long. And I love it. This is one of my favorite parts of the game. It really gets going here. It's amazing. And it gets very savage. It gets, you know, very mature. Yeah, there's nothing down here. So, alright. I guess that's it. There are no trainers left. Pretty much got everybody, I think. And thanks for watching the grinding episode. It's, like I say, it's a super quick one. It was just a bunch of well, wait a minute. What is that area over there? Maybe there is more to do. Because the first time I didn't go down here, did I? Yeah, look at this. I got trainers. My bad. I was going to end the episode off. I'm sorry. I apologize. There's more grinding to do on Rising Star Matthew. He has one Pokemon in an Ultra Ball. Let's make it good. Okay. First off, it's in a Great Ball. Second off, it's a Cranidos. Actually, no, he's going to have Rock moves. And he's got Mold Breaker. Okay, he's going to have Rock moves. Huh. Now what do I do? Rose, you're going to have to come out and take this thing down. Because this thing's going to have rock moves, and, I mean, nobody else can hold it off. Yeah, that would have been lovely on Abductor. There you go. Great. That was already slow. Doesn't matter. Chip away. Oh, great. I see what you're doing now. Take this. Here's a Screech. By the way, I don't have Sandstream. I didn't check my ability, but I was really hoping I had Sandstream. I only have 2 attacking moves. One is Thrash, which, as a general rule, you basically don't ever use Thrash in a Nuzlocke. See you later. What? Oh, no, he didn't have Sturdy. He lived. That's right. He had Mold Breaker. You lived on 1 health by total chance. Wow. I actually have to heal up now because I don't want you to do something insane, get crits, something like that. Just because you lived on a single hit point. And I mean, I've seen 2 health and I've seen 1 health. That is definitely 1 health. Dude, get bent. I can't believe you lived on 1 health. You're so lucky. There we go. I'll look for a few more trainers and that'll be good. I love the Team Skull arc though. It's very intense and it's gonna be a good spot to also grind up at the same time without actually having it grind up. See, I missed items. Got a Hyper Potion. Alright, let's head back this way. And, oh, you know what? Okay. I guess that's it. I did get all these trainers, so with that, I bid you farewell. Thanks for watching the grinding episode, and I should be nice and ready. Like I say, I'm going to grind up a little more, probably get Magikarp close to evolving, and then that's it. So, thanks for watching. Always appreciate it. Nito Marquis out, and have yourself a wonderful day, because I'm going to be right back with a few episodes, and the Team Skull arc is one of them. Take care.